In an absolute shocking turn of events, Tyreek Hill has been traded to the Miami Dolphins. That means Patrick Mahomes' number one receiver was just traded to Miami, which is unbelievable. I mean, talk about the craziest offseason we've ever gotten. I mean, this has just been a roller coaster ride of quarterbacks and players, just top tier. And even though the Chiefs did sign like Juju Smith and they got a couple key players, they still had room for Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill was their big launch shot, right? Like, how many times a game, season did we get those 50-yard touchdown passes to Tyreek Hill? You know, I mean, that was an offense in and of itself. And now you completely just remove that possibility. I think that is a huge blow to the Chiefs, in all honesty. Now, that doesn't, I'm not saying that the Chiefs are no longer contenders or that, you know, they suck now or anything along those lines. But, I mean, the connection between Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes was huge. Like, that was Mahomes' guy. Like, when Mahomes was in a pickle, in a spot, that's who he went to. That's who he looked for. Tyreek Hill is great at creating separation. He's arguably the fastest guy in the league. And so that is a huge element and just dynamic part of the offense. And for Patrick Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes feels most comfortable with Tyreek Hill because that's why he does what he does several times a game and throwing it down the field to him, doing all the explosive plays. I mean, you could argue the two of them won a Super Bowl together. You know, it's crazy that, obviously they won a Super Bowl together, but you get my point. They did get a crazy package in return, and it's one of those things where it's like, you know, if the offer's too good to be true, you might as well take it. But still, I mean, it's just what he gives to your offense, just what he gives to Patrick Mahomes and to your team. I just think that that's something that you keep around, especially when you're trying to get back to a Super Bowl, you're trying to win another Super Bowl. You know, to have that consistency is very important for your franchise quarterback and just your team in general. And yes, you could argue that the Chiefs need to switch it up, right? They're getting stale. But they were still in the conference finals. Like, they were still there. They were, you know, a win away. They looked like they were going to another Super Bowl. They just fell apart at the end. And, you know, kudos to the Cincinnati Bengals for pulling through. But still, I mean, I don't know. I understand the need to change. They understand the need to like switch things up and try to put yourself in a new position, switch up your offense a little bit. Don't just be so predictable. But the problem is like no one's really been able to shut down your offense, really. I mean, yes, Bengals, they did shut them down in the second half, but I think that was more just the Chiefs than it was the Bengals, if I'm being honest. I mean, the Bengals deserve credit for what they did, but the Chiefs just got really stagnant. Like the ball wasn't really moving. I mean, it was multiple things that led to that collapse and that downfall. I just don't think Tyreek Hill was the change you needed to really put you back over the top. If anything, he was a key component to keep you at the top. And yes, you added some nice new players. You can kind of restructure your offense a little bit, go a different route, but that lawn ball was just so effective and so important. It's like, why would you change that? But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you make of the Tyreek Hill trade? Do you think it was a huge mistake? Do you think it wasn't a big deal? Do you think like, yeah, I mean, they're gonna still be an offensive threat. They're still gonna be ridiculously crazy. You know, the Chiefs got 5 first-round picks. Why wouldn't you take that deal? Or do you think, no, like this is a big blow to the Chiefs? Miami just got a whole lot better. They're in the AFC, and the AFC is just completely stacked at the moment, right? I mean, it's just ridiculous. All these teams that improved and got better. It's just this quarterback carousel over there. And you know, Tyreek Hill was that piece that kind of put them over the top. You know, whatever your opinions are, I'd love to hear them down in the comments below. If you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, followed by the bell notification. Stay up to date with all things sports. I'll see you all in the next